for sure.
The content of this meeting is being sent to a third party. Okay.
Yeah, so they're recording this shit. Yeah, meeting is now streaming live on YouTube. So they're making a video of us right now. Is what they're saying.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been through this before. Because I'm going through like a custody battle, and I swear to God, my husband's sister was all on the Zoom trying to hear everything we was saying. I was like, God, grief.
No shit.
Everybody want to be in business, I see.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I just should know. They muted this shit again. I can't hear you. See ya.
Okay, I loaded it up again. It should be on, but
okay. Well, it does not appear like it has in the past. So I don't know if they updated their settings, but where I don't see that it says YouTube is on my end.
I have a deal that says YouTube. It says the content of this meeting is being sent to YouTube.
It's not on my end.
Let me make a public service announcement, people. You're all on YouTube. All of you. And you're on Let's Talk with Mike as well.
On the screen, it says YouTube, and it's got like green. So,
yeah, that's not what it normally looks like, is what I'm saying.
Well, they have changed.
Yeah, maybe they just changed the formatting. I don't know. It used to be on the other side of the screen. It used to be much more prominent.
And we've got a submission. I always get a deal in our submission folder that says you're now live on your channel. And I've gotten 2 messages from the last one and now for this one. It says you're live.
Judge, this is Gavin McInnes. I'm actually looking at the YouTube channel. I pulled it up and it's showing us right now. I can show you if you'd like to see the screen.
No, that's fine. Someone else has already, I think, our court reporter checked. Okay. Well, it does not look like it has for the past 4 years. So thanks, YouTube.
Court does call the case of the people of the state of Michigan versus Lawrence Watkins.
Ashley Lonnie for the people.
All right. Hello. I've got to thank Jody Mack, Rosalind Duke, Brecken, and Jadaska Dum. I might be missing people, but I got a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know who sent what at this point. I'm doing what I can here, people. But this gets spicy.
Mike Gaddy, Assistant Public Defender, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor, who's standing here on my right. State your name.
Lawrence Watkins. All right. A couple of things. First of all, we have sent to counsel the levels.
Yes, Your Honor, I did receive I did receive them both by email and a printout, and I have shown them to Mr. Watkins. I would. They do. This is for THC. I'm assuming it's for the metabolite, not active. They do show that they are progressively going down, and then they. Well, this document speaks for itself. Obviously, there is a slight jump from 1210 to 1217 of about
slight.
Well, I mean,
okay.
Well, when we look at
to where it was, yeah.
And I mean it's 28. I think the bar graph is probably it starts at 60. I mean, if it started at 0, 1210 and 1217, 1210 would be about 2/3 the size of 1217, not 1/10. It does. I don't know if certain things. Obviously, our body metabolizes things at a different rate. There's a significant reduction in the late month of in late November, and I don't know if these metabolite levels can go up with things like hydration or just how active.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm assuming that's a yes. Okay.
Our body's metabolizing. I do know that since October 29th, even in the worst case scenario, these levels have gone down well over 100, looks like over 130 points. I'd ask the court to, if the court's concerned about this,
He needs to just tell
test.
me, and I don't mean to interrupt you, Mr. Getty, but he needs to just tell me the truth. I mean, that, we can sit there and play this game, but
You can't handle the truth, Judge.
the cold-hearted reality of what happened is he almost goes down to a 0 after it kind of falls off, and then all of a sudden it just shoots back up. Then he's trying to tell me that on the 19th of November, that all of a sudden this cocaine through some osmosis process, I don't know how that all of a sudden just gets into his system. So he's just got to start being honest and don't sit up here and say, I wouldn't lie to you, Mr. Simpson, because this tells me you did.
Mr. Simpson, I would take a lie detector test for you. I would go over there 3 days.
Done.
Okay.
Your Honor, I'd ask the court to, it looks like he's been testing every 7 to 8 days, maybe increase it to 2 or 3 times a week to allow him to demonstrate that these levels will continue to go down and that there will be no further cocaine tests. Maybe bring us back in 2 weeks, revisit this issue on a adjourned PCC if the court's inclined to do that. This was going to be a waiver today, but I can understand the court's concern.
I'm going to adjourn him out 1 week to the 26th, 2024, 9 a.m. This time based upon what the court sees defendant's bond is revoked, he's remanded.
Your Honor, if I could say one other thing is that he's been working steady for the last 18 months. He is a caregiver for his significant other's mother. His life is a much markedly different thing now than it was even in October. This is
Well, he needs to tell me the truth.
Hold up, Mr.
I mean, no, you hold up. Don't tell me to hold up. You sit up there and tell me.
I'm not lying to you, Mr. Simpson.
Oh, we don't want to do that. We're done. We're done.
Did I smoke weed, baby?
We're done.
I never.
We're done.
Listen, I'm not lying to
You do not yell at me.
I'm not lying.
Do not yell at me. Ever.
Hold up. This is the first time I
No,
ever
you
did
do not hold up.
I'm telling you
Not
the truth,
yet.
Mr.
You do
Simpson.
not talk to me that way.
Man, I can't
You
believe
do
it.
not talk to me that way.
I'm not talking
Ever.
to be disrespectful.
Ever.
But I came in here when I was full of garbage. You worked with me. Now I'm telling you the truth, and you telling me I'm lying to you? I have no reason to lie to you, and I know I can tell you the truth. When I used to come in here and I have nothing to stand on, you gave me every chance in the world, Mr. Simpson.
I did. That's why I
can't believe it.
Why I expect the truth from you.
That's what
I'm looking
told
at the
you.
graphs.
Even when I came here, I was full of garbage, Mr. Simpson. You let me go. I'm telling you the truth now, and you think I'm lying to you? I'm taking care of her grandmom. I've been doing this for 10 months straight. I've been working. I'm paying child support. I got my name on the lease on the house. I never came in front of you and had these things accomplished. Now you think I would lie to you? When I know that you're a man and let me finish talking, please. I didn't mean to yell at you, Mr. Simpson. I got the utmost respect for you. And I always have. I'm sorry. But I wouldn't lie to you, Mr. Simpson. I promise you, I'm so sorry for raising my voice. But I wouldn't lie to you when I know I can tell you the truth.
Don't ever do that to me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Simpson.
Shut up right now. You don't ever do that to me.
I'm so
No, shut up. And I know my mom taught me better than that, but you better shut up. Shut up and turn around. Just shut up. I sat up there and I listened to you. I did all of that. I don't believe your story about the cocaine. What I was serious, do not say another word, because if you say another word, you're gone. I'm done. I went over and I said I was hoping that the graphs would come back and they would indicate to me that you had not used THC. I was hoping there was something in your story.
Man, I ain't lying to you. Hey, babe, what's the phone number? I'm sorry, just take me to jail. Babe, what's the phone number?
Go.
What's your phone number, babe?
Let's go.
He said, yeah, I'm tired. I ain't lying to him. You think I'm lying to you? Just take me down to man. I am not lying to him, man.
Yeah, Mr. Allen's tough. You guys are all saying that, but this one's a big boy. That's not an easy task, people.
Ma'am, I'll hear from you, but he's not here. I'll hear from him. What's your name?
Amanda Marie Willard. But I don't know about the cocaine issue. I wasn't around for that. We got into an argument and he left, and then he came back and said that he dropped 30 for that. The weed he has not smoked at all since I've been, since he had to start dropping.
Can I just say?
I don't understand why he came in here and was like that. But ever since we've got together, he hasn't been in the streets. He hasn't been selling drugs. He's got a job. He helps me take care of my grandma who has Alzheimer's. I can't have him locked up. I don't have nobody else to help me take care of my grandma right now. He's really not doing anything but working, and he stays home with my grandma when I'm at work, and that's it. He doesn't even leave the house.
Yeah. Let me just say this. I've worked with him before. And the thing is, what I saw today, I've seen before with him. What I was hoping, one of two things. One, that he would just really tell me the truth. And then, if not, and if he was actually being truthful with me, particularly about the marijuana use, I don't believe about the cocaine use. And I get what you're saying. You weren't there and whatever. I get it. That what he was telling me was true. But then I get the levels. And I'll just describe it to you this way. He's at a certain level. He goes down. He goes down. And then it levels off. Okay, then he drops to basically almost zero. And then, what was that, the 17th? I want to get the dates right for you. And then the 17th, he pops back up again.
Well, I can't explain.
And so
I just know that he lives with me and my grandma. He's not smoked though at all. So I don't understand that part. I don't know. Okay, so does he have a bond? Can I pay his bond right now? I have to be to work at 5 and I have nobody to sit with my grandma. I don't know what to do right now. He's not a drug addict. He doesn't get high. I'm a heroin addict and I've been sober for 6 years. I wouldn't be with somebody that uses drugs right now. And I wouldn't have him taking care of my 84-year-old grandma either. I wouldn't leave her alone with him if he was selling or using drugs. I smoke marijuana, but I am not on probation or anything. I can drop clean for everything except for that. And I thought he could too, but I don't know. Can I just pay a bond or something?
Oh, dear God. Are you from Milan?
Yeah, you know who I am.
I know. Oh, man.
We just went through a whole court thing with my grandma. My mom was neglecting my grandma. She has Alzheimer's. And I went to court It won in court. We won in court to get her. And I just don't have anybody, no brothers, no sisters to help me take care of her.
Stop. Is that the grandma that was taking care?
Yeah, my grandma Susie. She told me to tell you hi. She said you have to be about her age by now.
Wow. Okay. But that's grandma that was running after all of you Willard kids.
Yeah. I'll be responsible for him.
Hold on. Don't do that.
I will. You can take my whole check right now.
How much can you pay him, man?
I have 200 on me right now, and then I get paid tonight. I'll have 600 in the morning, and then he gets paid tonight at midnight.
Good Lord, I don't even know why. I'm going to set his bond at $5,000. I'll give him a 10% privilege, so you need to pay $500. But I'm going to tell you what. You've been before me before. Probably every Willard has been before me. You know how I am. So you better talk to him. If he comes in here again yelling at me, not listening, trying to manipulate and do whatever, I'm revoking it. I'll leave it, his bond, to next week. But I'm going to trust you on one thing, and that is that you go talk to him, that you talk to him and tell him, I'm not playing. He knows that.
Can I talk to him right now?
No. So he's going to go down. It'll be $500 if you got to post. Post it by that time, okay?
By what time?
You can post it tomorrow if you can't come up with 500 tonight when you said you get your check and you have the 200.
Well, where can I pay it at?
You can pay it at the jail. You have to pay it at the jail because it
Down there or up front here?
I think it's up front.
Okay.
During business hours and stuff.
Yeah. It's right during business hours it's up front. Where is it after hours?
The
IITR down there. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm going to trust you. All right.
Well, I mean, I feel like if I can get my life together after 20 years of street, so can he. And he's working so hard to set himself back. I don't know why he just came in here and showed out like that. I really don't.
I don't either.
I really don't know why he did that.
Then you need to talk to, I'm going to trust you to talk to him about
I swear I'm
Good Lord, he must lay some excellent pipe.
going to do more than
because
talk.
you know how I am, and I'll be straight with you. I'll do what I got to do, but you're not going to come in here treating me like that.
No, I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I'm going to leave that part to you. I'm going to trust that you're going to do what you got to do. All right.
Okay.
Tell your grandma I said hello.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Teenage.
Don't worry, it's about to get worse.
What's your name?
Why do you ask?
Because I need to know in order to tell you what's going on with you today. I need to know how to address you. What's your name?
My name is Amanda Rose Crowell-Smith.
All right, thank you. Calling case number 240-611-1501, people of the state of Michigan versus Amanda Rose Crowell-Smith. Counsel.
Keith Benson for the people.
Jessica Scheib on behalf of Ms. Powell-Smith, who stands mute. But, Your Honor, may I ask the court to read charges? We had a little bit of difficult time interviewing Ms. Powell-Smith. I just want to make sure the court reads her charges.
All right, thank you. Ms. Powell-Smith,
What does stand you mean? What does stand you mean?
We're going to tell you in just a minute, okay? Stand mute means you're not going to say that you are guilty or innocent, and so the court is going to give you the presumption of innocence and enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. So we're calling you not guilty at this point, okay? You understand? Okay. Ms. Paula Smith is charged in the first count with assault with intent to murder. Okay. She is charged in the second count with assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder or by strangulation. And she is charged in the third count with felonious assault with a knife being the alleged weapon. The maximum possible sentence on count 1, the assault with intent to murder, is life or any number of years. On the assault with intent to do great bodily harm less than murder or by strangulation, the maximum possible penalty is up to 10 years imprisonment. And on the third count, felonious assault, the maximum possible penalty is up to 4 years in prison. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you for that. Satisfied.
Okay, thank you. All right. We'll proceed to arguments as to bond. Ms. Pearl Smith, let me tell you right now.
Maria, that's only slightly better than what I had.
The prosecutor is getting to make an argument about bond. That's what their job is. Then your attorney is going to respond with her argument. You're going to hear the prosecutor say some things that you don't like. You're going to hear the prosecutor say some things that you don't like and that you don't agree with. Just wait until he's done, and then your attorney is going to argue on your behalf. And then at the end, stop, because I know you keep trying to talk. At the end, you will have an opportunity. If you, Nicole Smith, y'all weren't even there. If you will remain silent, I will give you a turn to talk after the attorneys, if you will not interrupt them. I'm not as glad as you did as you try to pretend that I am.
Okay.
You guys know who I am. Go ahead, counsel.
Okay. Miss Powell Smith, this is your attorney speaking, okay? This is your attorney speaking.
I did not hire you.
Okay, we're court appointed. We went over your rights. Did you? Okay, Miss Powell, okay.
You're going to be muted for now. I will unmute you when the attorneys finish their arguments. Okay, go ahead. Argument is Saban from the people.
Judge, we're asking for a $250,000 cash surety. We're asking for monitorization. The reason why she's being charged with the AWIM, as you can see, is because she ended up stabbing her uncle in the back of the head, as well as the neck and other parts of his body. She subsequently ended up leaving the area where she stabbed her uncle and was found in an apartment, locked in a bathroom with the lights off, with the knife on her person. In addition to these allegations, Judge, I just want to bring it to your attention. There was that August 2022 order by a judge in Oakland County finding her legally incapacitated. As well, I have a bench warrant out of Rochester 52 3rd for a failure to appear at a bond violation hearing regarding a domestic violence case. That capias is a $5,000, 10%. That warrant was issued April 15th of this year. Judge, we find her to be in extreme danger, not only to her family members, the public at large, quite honestly, herself. In addition to that, she's a flight risk. So respectfully asking for the cash with monitorization.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, I don't see her on the screen anymore. I don't know if she's standing to the side or if the court.
I don't know. It's her right. It's her right to be present for her proceeding. It is not her obligation to be present during this part of the proceeding. If she's chosen not to listen, that's her choice. Go ahead with your argument, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. So we were able to go over her rights. She understands, well, I'm hoping she understands what's going on because she was found by a court order legally there is some mental illness going on here. I'm hoping that she gets the right treatment, right medication. I'm asking the court to mark her file medical. She's presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I asked the court to consider a reasonable bond here. Any bond amount is going to be unaffordable to her. I believe there's full, she has a guardian, there's a individual who has full guardianship over her. It is in the report, Your Honor. So I am respectfully asking the court to consider a reasonable bond here, and if there's maybe be released on a GPS tether and house arrest to her guardian.
Thank you. Anything further?
What?
All right.
Just one thing, and you know what? And this is nothing against defense counsel, but the full guardianship, conservatorship, whatever it is, that's been in place since 2022. And since that, we have DV allegations in another case where this individual has failed to appear, and we have this matter. But with that, no, the people don't have anything further.
All right, thank you. Let me say this for the record, because I think that it is the judiciary's job to do this. It is not clear to me that Ms. Prowell-Smith understands her rights, let alone her ability to waive her right to remain silent at this time. Because I am concerned that she does not understand her right to remain silent, given what I am told is a prior finding of incompetence and the appointment of a full-time guardian. I am not going to unmute her because I do not believe that she is clear about her right to remain silent.
Judge, that is an excellent ruling, and I agree with it. But it's not good for my stream at all. I just want to throw that in there.
This time, such that she would be able to make a knowing waiver of that right. Based upon what I have heard and seen, I do deem there to be a dangerousness to the community, quite frankly, a high degree of dangerousness to the community in this case. For that reason, bond is set at $350,000 cash surety. If she's able to make the bond, GPS house arrest with the guardian. So she will only be tethered and released even if she makes the bond, if the guardian allows her to be tethered to them and their place of residence full time. Next court date, bond review, December 23rd in Judge McConico's courtroom. After that, January 3rd for probable cause conference, January 10th for preliminary examination, those latter two dates in front of Judge Giles. There is to be no contact or attempted contact with the complainant, including through third parties or social media, and there is to be no contact with the address where this is alleged to have occurred. Thank you, DDC. We'll see you after lunch.
Judge, just a quick question. The court feels comfortable with the monitorization releasing her to the guardian when it was the guardian who was supposed to be looking after her for the last 2 years?
You got a $350,000 cash surety bond. Unless you don't want me to tether her if she makes the bond, I've got to tether her somewhere if she makes that bond, right? And so if she's got a full-time guardian, the most logical place for her to be tethered to is with the guardian, if the guardian is willing to allow her to reside with them full time. But otherwise, if she posts bond, then she just walks right on out. That's the alternative. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I was thinking potentially some type of facility, but no, I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. All right. Okay, thank you. I understand that argument as well, but this is where it's going to stand for now. All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. To the allegation you failed to appear for your appointment with the probation officer scheduled at 8 a.m. on December 18th, how do you plead? Guilty. To the allegation you failed to attend individual therapy at the guide.
All right. Big shout out to Court Cam TV. I found this last minute, but it's not that long, but you know, we got a woman screaming at Judge Shackelford. What could go wrong?
Center is scheduled on 12/12. How do you plead? Guilty. And then we're doing and to the allegation you failed to attend your individual therapy on 12/13. How do you plead? Not guilty. All right. All right, I'm going to accept the two guilty pleas as knowing and voluntarily given. All right. So I saw you, Abigail, on the 10th. And on the 10th, I let you turn yourself in for a day next door. I let you turn yourself in because I care more about your job than you do. So then, the day after that, I do this on Tuesday. You miss your guidance, your therapy appointment on Thursday, and then you miss your appointment with Kara yesterday. And it's like I don't know what you were thinking. Abigail, we've had trouble with you since you came in. It's not use violations. Oh, are you shocked by this? Are you surprised? Well, you should not be. You have consistently, if I count your violations, like I know that we're on number 7, but if you look at them, number 7's 3. Number 6 was 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I mean, it's like Kara's bunching them because it makes sense when you have that many violations in a short period of time. But you're consistently, you think this is Abigail's treatment court, and it's not. Yes, you do. It's a 23rd District Court treatment court program, and you're not special. You're not special in this program. Everyone else has to show up, and they have to do what they have to do to survive, but not Abigail. Abigail can cancel her appointments as she sees fit. She can miss things, and it's a consistent pattern. And the response that we always get from you is like, well, I have a job. Well, your recovery is more important than your job. Because if you're sitting in Wayne County Jail, quite frankly, Abigail, on this, it should have been charged as a 3rd, and you should have a felony right now. Because let's talk about your record for a minute. You've had 3 drunk drivings in how long?
Within a couple of years.
Right? When was your first one?
February of 2023.
Okay. When was your second one?
December last year.
Of 23?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh. When was your 3rd?
April.
April of 24. 3 drunk drivings in a year? Less than a year? Am I bad at math?
Oh, just over a year.
Just over a year. 3 drunk drivings. How old are you?
23.
Your last drunk driving, Abigail, you drove the wrong way on which freeway? Which one?
75.
75, we are miles out of Detroit. One of the busiest freeways in the state of Michigan, and one of the busiest areas in the state of Michigan. And you drove the wrong way on the freeway. That's how drunk you were.
I understand, Your Honor.
Okay, well, we're going over it because I don't think you do. I genuinely do not think you understand. And then you wouldn't stop for the cops. And a cop had to tap your car to get you to stop and get you from killing someone else or killing yourself at 23 years old, your 3rd one in just over a year. And you got a gift. One, you got your life. You're not dead. You're not in prison for killing someone else, which is a miracle, going the wrong way on one of the busiest freeways, probably in the country. We're the Motor City, and you're driving the wrong way on one of the busiest freeways outside of Detroit. Then you get the benefit somehow of, instead of having a felony, you get the benefit of getting a misdemeanor for this. And in exchange, you have to do a treatment court program. That's the thing. And you should have been doing prison time. You should have been, or at least significant jail time. And you were given a gift and you have squandered it. I have watched you since you come into this program. You think you're better than the other women in the program. It's clear to me. You think that, well, I'm going to start sponsoring someone, and you have all this time for all of these other activities. You don't have time to show up and do the things you have to do to stay out of jail. And I've had it. You're about to get the wake-up call of your life, Abigail. I'm talking. I'm about to give you the wake-up call of your life, okay? Because have you ever been to Wayne County Jail?
No.
Okay, you're about to go in just about 3 minutes. But let me tell you something. I have been to Wayne County Jail. I've been to Wayne County Jail a lot. I was there when I was a defense attorney, and I was there when I was a prosecutor. And it is not a nice place. It is not a pleasant place. And me giving you a day next door is not teaching you
It doesn't even have accent walls.
anything. I need you to understand you are looking at months in jail. Months. And quite frankly, even at their new facility, probably one of the grossest jails I've ever been in. And with people who are sitting in jail, awaiting trial or sentencing on pretty significant crimes. And you'll probably think you're better than them, and you're not, Abigail, because that's where you should be. So you are getting the wake-up call of your life. You're gonna sit down in the Wayne County Jail. What's your rep?
3 days.
5 days. You're doing 5 days in the Wayne County Jail. You got nothing else to do? Forget your job, forget everything else, Abigail. I want you to understand this. I want you to really reflect on the next 5 days. I want you to sit there and think, is that the life you want? Or do you want to comply? I'm talking. You can either comply with this program and get it together, or you can go do your 90. It makes no difference to me. I prefer you be here. I prefer you get the help you need, because whether you realize it or not, you have a problem, and you belong in this program more than a lot of the other women that are here. Because what you have done on these 3 offenses is abysmal. It's terrifying. You're doing your 5 days at the Wayne County Jail. I'm writing.
Behavior in this case is disgusting.
You're gonna really reflect. You'll be out for Christmas. My gut tells me to give you 7, and I don't know that you deserve that yet. You're going in right now. You'll get out in 5 days. No early release.
I can't explain the.
No, I don't need it. I don't care what you want. Okay, go ahead, Al. Go ahead. Let's see if we can get you up to 7 days. Tell me what you got.
I mean, if it's not gonna matter, it doesn't.
Does my face look like it's going to matter?
No, it really doesn't.
New t-shirt.
I had a lot of really nice things to say about the program. I really appreciate being here. I understand that what I did is absolutely horrible. I feel awful about it every single day. I'm haunted by it, honestly.
You should be.
And I feel really, really grateful to be in this program and to have the opportunity to work towards a better life versus just incarceration. And I feel really grateful for treatment.
Well, show up and do the program or go sit in jail. That's your option.
I was
And when you
throwing
come
up
back-
all week. I haven't eaten in 6 days.
Abigail.
That's why I missed on Wednesday.
Abigail, listen to me.
I'm going through an epilepsy diagnosis. I'm having seizures in my sleep. I slept through a therapy appointment, and I have a text from Josh that says any day that we need Zoom, we can use it. And then I showed up. And then he told me that we couldn't use it. It was a misunderstanding, miscommunication on his part or mine. I don't know, but I genuinely, I took everything into account the last time I was in front of you, and I took.
And then you immediately missed another appointment and you're, I'm done. I don't want to hear anything else. I'll mark your file medical, enjoy your 5 days in the Wayne County Jail. When you come back, you can tell me whether you want to be here or whether you want to give your spot up for someone who's earned it.
There's a hearing date for the.
I don't care about the other violation, dismiss it. All right, come on up. Ms. Heiss, I need you real quick at the podium. I need to give you your appeal rights. All right, Ms. Heiss, I did not give you your appeal rights, and I want to make sure you know them. An appeal to circuit court may be taken within 20.
Say a word. Oh, and go ahead and put yourself on mute now.
Ah, that was fun. That was fun. Nothing like a little holiday court to warm your heart. All of those were top notch. All of those were top notch. Good times. Thank y'all for coming out. I appreciate it. Wait. Where am I here? Where am I here? Oh, my computer's doing weird stuff. I don't know. My favorite is, does my face look like it? What did she say? Does my face look like it matters? All I really just maybe a button I could wear all day, every day, everywhere I go. Just to put everybody on notice. Just go ahead and read the body language before you say the next thing you were thinking about saying. Good times. Frankly, I think she was easy on her. But we'll see. Maybe that wakes her up. 5 days in the Wayne County Jail. 5 days in the Wayne County Jail. I think that could do it.
The wheels of justice are going to roll you right into the Wayne County Jail.
All right. Peace out.